In the Indiana Fever's last game against Seattle, both Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston were exceptional. Even though I think Lexie Hull and Kelsey Mitchell were the MVPs of this game, if it wasn't for the playmaking of Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston, Lexie Hull and Kelsey Mitchell would not have done what they did on the offensive side of the basketball. Against Seattle, Caitlin Clark had 9 assists, and to be honest, I'm not too impressed by that because, look, Caitlin Clark has been showing me she can do way more. I expect a double-double from her every game now. Look, she gave me 19 in a game. I'm not too excited over 9. It's better than literally the entire league, but look, it's not to Caitlin Clark standards. But what really stood out to me was Aliyah Boston having 8 assists. Her having 8 assists in a game is exceptional. She averages 2.9 over the year. And what me and a whole lot of people in my comment section are starting to think is that Caitlin Clark must have taught Aliyah Boston a few things over the Olympic break. Now, that's just speculation. I don't know. What we're going to have to do, though, is look at Caitlin Clark's brilliance, look at Aliyah Boston's improvements, and I'll let you be the judge on whether or not Caitlin Clark put a few more tricks in Aliyah Boston's bag. Now, take a good look at this first play. We have a pick and roll between Kelsey Mitchell and Aliyah Boston, and Aliyah Boston ends up getting the ball on the post, and we see her find Kelsey Mitchell cutting backdoor. And what have I told you guys? Good things happen when Kelsey Mitchell cuts backdoor. This was set up because Kelsey Mitchell saw the lane and she cut. But look, Kelsey Mitchell has more incentive to cut if you have more than just Caitlin Clark passing her the ball off the cuts. Like, we know Caitlin Clark's going to find her if she cuts backdoor, but look, now she's starting to learn that if she cuts backdoor, Aliyah Boston's going to find her too. That's an amazing pass by Aliyah Boston. It's right on the money, and that is a Nikola Jokic. That's an Alperen Sengun kind of pass right there. I love to see this from Aliyah Boston because it just shows her IQ. Now, check out this next play. Caitlin Clark is pushing the pace in transition, and she finds Lexie Hull running the floor. What I love to see is Lexie Hull running the floor, and what I love to see even more is Lexie Hull making layups. Like, I don't know if y'all know, but I know I've noticed that Lexie Hull do be missing layups, and in this game, Lexie Hull made a lot of layups. Aside from the fact that she literally turned into Steph Curry, she made her layups around the rim. She was able to finish, and I think a lot of this stuff has been in her head. I think a whole lot of it actually has been in her head. Jamie Hull, her brother, actually retweeted one of my videos, and in that, he said that Lexie Hull has been in her head. I think that's just the truth, and I like to see her just be comfortable on the court. We love to see it. Now, check out this next play. Once again, Caitlin Clark is pushing the pace in transition, and she finds Lexie Hull. That's an amazing pass, but to be honest, it wasn't nothing too crazy. This is more bad defense than it is good offense. Look, if this was the Indiana Fever, I would have a whole video to make about this defense. But since I don't care about the Seattle Storm, I don't have anything to say. But this is just terrible defense, to be honest, y'all. Now, check out this next play. We have a pick and roll between Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston. Aliyah Boston comes off the screen, and she finds Lexie Hull. That's a wide-open three-point shot. What you'll notice on this play is that Lexie Hull gets a wide-open three-point shot because her defender goes under the screen. And obviously, her defender's not going under the screen unless Aliyah Boston sets that screen. I like to see Aliyah Boston set good screens, and I like to see her set it immediately after she passes it. She knows exactly what she's supposed to be doing. This is a play call. This has to be a play call. It's ran exceptionally. And look, that's a great play call from Christy Sides on the bench. That's just a great play call. I like this play. I love to see this. This is good. Christy Sides, you get your cookies. I like to see this. Now, look at this pass. I showed it in my last video. I am forced to show it again because this is literally beautiful. Look, Caitlin Clark throws the ball before Kelsey Mitchell even is close to where Caitlin Clark threw it to. She knows exactly where Kelsey Mitchell is going, and it's right on the money, man. You have to have insane strength and control to make a pass like this. Now, look, I know women can't play in the NFL, but if they could, Caitlin Clark would be the best women quarterback. You can argue with a brick wall because these passes be spectacular. She be throwing them joints full court. That is ridiculous. Now, check this out. This is an amazing play call. You have Caitlin Clark bringing it up the court, pass to Kelsey, pass to Katie Lou Samuelson. She just missed a 3. What I really like to see, though, is Aliyah Boston getting this rebound and passing it out. There's a whole lot of players who get that rebound and don't pass it out. Aliyah Boston passed it out, and that's a wide open three-point shot from Caitlin Clark. Earlier in the year, I could have made an entire compilation of so many times where Caitlin Clark is wide open and she doesn't find the ball. Look, Aliyah Boston sees that Caitlin Clark is wide open and she finds her. But look, you're not going to see Caitlin Clark wide open if you don't turn around. If you don't turn around and be ready to pass it, you're not going to find the wide open player. I like to see Aliyah Boston not be selfish down there because sure, she probably could have went to work and got a layup. But look, she says, I'm going to find my girl Caitlin Clark because she's wide open and she's never wide open. And that gets Caitlin Clark out of her shooting slump. Good things happen when you find find Caitlin Clark. Now look at this next play. I showed it in my last video. I'm going to show it again anyway because it's that spectacular. We have a pick and roll between Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston. And look, Caitlin Clark is ready to pass it to Aliyah before Aliyah even cuts. In real time, she sees the opening. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's easy for me to analyze these plays after the matter. I can sit here and look on my phone and analyze what they should have did and what they should not have done. But Caitlin Clark is seeing this stuff in real time. As the game is happening, as people are flying at her and bodies are coming, she's seeing openings and she's seeing them before they're even there. Before they even materialize, she's directing Aliyah Boston to go down into that paint and find the ball. This is what I love to see, man. Now check out this next play. Caitlin Clark cuts into the paint and look, good things happen when she gets down low. She gets down low, the defense collapses and they're all worried about her in the paint. They're all worried about what she's going to do, and that makes a defender leave Kelsey Mitchell, and that leaves Kelsey Mitchell wide open in the corner. Even at one point in this play, you'll see the defender has her back to Kelsey Mitchell. This is an amazing pass, an amazing shot from Kelsey Mitchell. I talked about it in my last video. Kelsey Mitchell's shot been looking clean as of recently. I don't know what she did. I don't know who she was training with, but that shot looks spectacular. Now check out this next play. Caitlin Clark brings the ball up the court. She comes off a screen, and what you'll notice is that 4 defenders are focused on her at one time. 4 defenders are looking at Caitlin Clark, leaving Lexie Hull wide open. Caitlin Clark finds Lexie Hull. Now I have compared the Caitlin Clark gravity to the Steph Curry gravity, but there is one big difference. When defenders are way too focused on Steph, Steph will pass it to Draymond, and Draymond will get the assist. Look, with Caitlin Clark, that extra step is just cut out. She's going to pass it to the open player. She's going to be able to make that pass by herself, whether it's a skip pass, an easy pass. She's going to find the open player. That's why I love Caitlin. She's a playmaker. Now check out this next play. Caitlin Clark gives the ball to Aliyah Boston at the top of the key, and notice how Damiris Dantas cuts back door, opening up that corner for Lexie Hull, because Lexie Hull's defender kind of starts following Damiris Dantas to the paint. She does stop at the very last second, but it's too late. Big time shot from Lexie Hull. I love this play. As I've said many times on this channel, good things happen when these players cut back door. It opens up so much on the court. Just cut. Now, this is almost the same as the last play, and I'm glad they went to it again. You'll see Caitlin Clark give the ball to Aliyah Boston. She's in the same spot, and notice how this time Lexie Hull cuts back door. She draws that defensive attention from the corner. Big time three-point shot. With the way Kelsey Mitchell has been shooting the basketball, you definitely don't want to leave her wide open. But since Lexie Hull cut back door right there, the defender has to make a choice. Do we want to give Lexie Hull a wide open layup, or do we want to give Kelsey Mitchell a wide open 3? She's frozen in time. She doesn't know what to do. She waits too long. Big time shot from Kelsey Mitchell. That's a pure shot. Once again, her shot is looking beautiful as of late. Now check out this next play. We have a pick and roll between Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston, and notice off that pick and roll, they leave Aliyah Boston wide open for the mid-range shot. I've made an entire video on this very play. Look, off these pick and rolls, the defender is either gonna bulk up on Caitlin Clark or bulk up on the paint, but they're never gonna bulk up on that mid-range shot. So you want Aliyah Boston to shoot it. Every single time, Aliyah Boston can stop right there for that mid-range shot and shoot it. And I love to see her shoot it because she can make it. Look, as of recent, we have not seen her shoot as many mid-range shots, but she can do it, and when she does do it, amazing things happen. Now check out this next play. Caitlin Clark finds Aliyah Boston deep in that paint. That's an amazing and long pass, and notice how the defense collapsed on Aliyah Boston, and she's not being selfish because she could go up with this. She might draw a foul, and she might even make the shot, but she sees that you have Lexie Hull wide open in the corner, and she passes it there. That's a big time shot from Lexie Hull. She was shooting lights out. Once again, if you want to see me show her love, man, go watch my last video because she was really exceptional in this game, but the playmaking from Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston was just as exceptional. The Indiana Fever had 22 assists as a team against Seattle. Guess what? Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston alone accounted for 17 of those assists. And what's even crazier is that the Seattle Storm had 15 assists as a team. Aliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark had more assists alone than the entire Seattle Storm team. That is spectacular. If Aliyah Boston can continue playmaking like she did in this game, things are really going to open up for this Indiana Fever team. I'm telling you. Look, it's one thing to be able to make a pass after backing down a defender for 10 seconds, but if Aliyah Boston can make quick decisions where she gets the ball in the low post and quickly she passes it and she can have that kind of IQ, things are really going to open up, man. Things are really going to open up for this team. I said it briefly in my last video. I don't really know how far this Indiana Fever team can go, But right now they're looking like a championship team, and it's just one game. It's just 2 games. But if they can keep this going and if they can continue improving, man, we might see a dynasty over the next 5 to 10 years. Either way, I'm out, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly did. I want to say thank you guys so much for 7.5 thousand subscribers, man. Look, I asked you guys at the end of my last video for 7K, and you guys blew that out of the park. I was like, yo, I wonder if we'll get 7K at the end of this video, and you guys literally got us 7.5K. That's spectacular. I appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, man, I'm out, man. Indiana Fever play on Saturday. Hopefully they can win that game. And yeah, man, peace out.